Aloha and welcome to the Joy of Crafting show brought to you by Ben Franklin Crafts. And it's time to get ready for the holidays. You know, it's a fun time when you want to do your decorations, your ornaments and things. Now, for people like me, although I like to do a lot of stuff, I like to do fast and easy projects. So I'm going to show you how you can make a very colorful wreath just using the floral wrapper. What I'm going to start with is, this is what they call extruded styrofoam. It's the smooth styrofoam. You can also use a straw wreath base or a regular styrofoam base. And if you want to, you can take ribbon and cover it with ribbon or whatever. I'm just going to keep it fast and simple. So this is the floral wrapper. It comes in all kinds of different colors. And I decided that I just want to be really flashy and stuff. So I've got this bright green. So what I do is I gather it up. And let me just flip this over. I'm just going to bunch it up and I'm going to put it right onto the wreath. And we take our little greening pins that you can find in the floral department. And we're going to just use this to hold it down. Okay. Now you have this little edge and we want to kind of hide that. So now I'm going to work with the floral wrapper this way, where I'm going to take another bunch. And right where I gathered up that one, I am going to gather this one up. So it's actually just scrunch and pin, scrunch and pin. And you can make it as full as you want, or if you want it a little bit more condensed, you can. And we're just going to go and take some more. You can follow a certain pattern if you want, where you are maybe going in a straight line. Or you can go zigzag, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go a little zigzag. And generally, you use about 2 pins to push it down. And the thing is, you just need to unroll the roll. And there's no real special rules about how you do this. You just keep scrunching and pinning. So even kids can do this, or you can do this with the kids. So we're just going to keep scrunching and pinning. Scrunch and pin. So right now I'm just kind of going along the top here. And you probably need a couple yards. These come in 10-yard rolls. So you can probably make 2. Depending on how much you want, how fluffy you want to make it. Now, when you're doing this, you just got to keep going. So as we get towards the end, what we need to do is just kind of take another bunch, go a couple inches out, and cut our floral wrapper. And we're going to kind of do the same thing we did earlier, where we take the end, we scrunch it up, and we're going to flip it in, and we're just going to make a poofy. So you work from the inside, similar to what you did earlier. And you know, when you're doing this, you're kind of working semi-blind. You're just kind of going for it. The good thing is, when you're using the greening pins, if you don't like an area, you can kind of unpin it, scrunch it up some more, do whatever. But you see, you have this nice, really fluffy looking wreath. Looks kind of plain. So if you want, you can add decorations, and you can actually take these are actually like ornament balls that have wire in them. So if you want, you can just take the wire and actually push the floral wrapper away, and you can actually take your wires and just pull it through, and you can just push it down, and you can actually just wire these in place. And so you can add your little ornaments. If you want to add picks, you can take picks and you can put them in and just stick them in through the over here. Like, say if I want it here, you can actually stick it into the styrofoam, and then you can bend it and twist it, And as you can tell, I like to make funky wreaths. And you can have it all funky and make it all come out. Things like that. And if you want to put candy, you can put candy. So there's a lot of different things you can do. Just by putting the floral wrapper first, you can actually do more than one color, and you can go crisscross and add little things, or you can do rolls of color. But it's very light. And just like how when you work with wired ribbon, when you go to store this and say you pack it away, when you want to take it out next year, you can just fluff it up. And the good thing about, say, using a color like this really bright green, and if you do it like what I did where I just inserted it, you can take these Christmas balls off, and when spring comes around, you can add spring flowers and it'll be your spring wreath. Anyway, this is a simple holiday decor project that you and your family can work on together. And it's my simple way of decorating, but coming up, we're gonna have some guests who's gonna have some exciting holiday projects. Requires a little bit more skill, but it's worth it. So right now, I'm gonna take a short break so I can finish this up, and we'll be right back.